Okay. One for the road, Simon. Simon Yates, how does it feel to be the pink pope of the Giro?
I think it's still sinking in. I'm really trying to take in the atmosphere here, and to be honest, we didn't have much time after yesterday's stage. I mean, I was rushing to take the bus down to the airport, take the flight, and we arrived already late in the hotel, so still sinking in.
What's next for you this season?
Yeah, I mean, I still need to cross the finish line here first, but yeah, normally I'm down for the Tour de France, so I'll hopefully be there in some good shape to help Jonas.
Are you going to meet the Pope? That's a serious question now, just before the start now.
I don't know if he's going to be there or not, but yeah, I hope I have his blessings.
Enjoy your victory.
Thanks, guys.
Simon, we saw you more talkative than ever, both at the start of the stage and at the finish, obviously, and more emotional than ever yesterday at the finish. Just a couple of why so talkative yesterday morning. You knew something was happening, and why was it so emotional for you at the finish?
No, yesterday morning I didn't think I was any more talkative than before, but yeah, to be honest, I couldn't control it yesterday. Really, yeah, like I said there yesterday, something I've worked towards for many years, and a lot of disappointments, but it finally happened yesterday, so yeah, I just really couldn't hold it back.
What did you say to the team last night around the dinner table when you did have a chance to relax?
Well, I think everybody's in the same place. I think it just we couldn't believe we pulled it off, you know. Of course, we always had the idea that maybe we could do something and try and win the race, but I know until it happens, I don't think anybody really knew we'd be able to do it. So yeah, I think it's still sinking in for everybody.
All pink. No, comfortable in the pink.
I think it looks okay, so I don't know what you think.
Enjoy the day. Adam, obviously you wanted to win with the team yesterday, but if that's not the case, you got to be happy with the outcome with your twin brother Simon.
Yeah, of course. I said yesterday if anyone's going to win other than us, it's my favourite to win is Simon. So yeah, super happy for him. You know, all them years ago when he lost a jersey in the last couple of stages, I think that's kind of been in his memory for a long time now. He's tried many times and come up short, but finally managed to pull it off. So, chapeau.
That's right. You got the yellow jersey a couple of years ago there in Bilbao, and it seems at times as though maybe he wasn't going to be as successful as you after first initial push, but now he's showing maybe you got to improve a little bit, Adam. Are you taking some inspiration for what Simon did here?
To be fair, I mean, he's won a lot of races in his career already. I mean, it's not easy. He's won a Vuelta already. He's won, all these races. I don't know how many Giro stages he's got already. So, yeah, he's not a bad bike rider. So, 2 Grand Tours. Not many people have done that, I guess. So, yeah, I need to find one first before I catch up. So, no, like I said, super happy for him, and for sure tonight I'll also celebrate with him.
You've raced with Tadej Pogacar. What's your feeling on how Isaac raced this 3 weeks, and then your analysis of yesterday, looking at the stage afterwards?
I said yesterday also, we did a good race. We controlled pretty much for 3 weeks straight without any help, and even yesterday, me, Rafa and Brandon, we were a little bit behind, but actually everybody else is alone, and we have guys that can support the leader. So when you have one guy super strong like that, it's difficult to control, but in the end, we did a good race, and I think we can be proud of how we rode. And yeah, Isaac, obviously, he's still young. He's 21. I even forget sometimes how young he is, so I think he's got a big future ahead of him, and for sure many chances like this to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is first place in the GC. What's the feeling right now?
I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm really looking forward to a few hours from now when the stage is done. But I'm very happy.
You learned yourself on these 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just to just learned a bit of resilience because again, it didn't start well. But we just stuck to the plan and trusted the process and kept chipping away at the GC and ended up basically better than I think we expected, myself or the team going into it. So no, I think there was a lot of learning about just how long this actual bike race is.
You mean that at the start in Albania, force was not really in the plan? I mean, you were not thinking it was possible to be fourth?
No, for sure, no. I think after Albania, you know, obviously there's always a little bit of over-exaggeration of panic from yourself. You know, a group of 50 rides away from you on stage one, and you think, oh, we got something very wrong. But at the end, the legs showed up when they needed to show up. So no, I definitely, a few days in and then crashing in Napoli, it was I thought for sure this Grand Tour would be a bit of a write-off, and I wasn't going to come out of it with anything. So I'm very, very happy to be here.
We discovered you on the road here on the Giro a few years ago as a stage hunter, and last year we discovered you slowly as a GC rider. Are you becoming a full-time GC leader now? Is there a plan for you?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think it depends on the race. It depends on. I mean, I have yet to win a stage of a Grand Tour, so that's still a big goal for me. I want to stage hunt still. Yeah, it's just something I got so close so many times 2 years ago at this race, but I knew then that even being in that position once is hard to get to. So I want to try and get back there and fight for a stage. But of course, GC will probably be the focus for a while.
Will you be on La Vuelta this year that you will try to go get that stage?
I hope so. I think the plan for now is La Vuelta, but we'll see. Still a long way away.
What's on the immediate horizon? If you are playing in the Vuelta, what's between now and then?
First thing will be nationals. Little rest, do nationals, and hope to have a nice jersey.
Is there room for improvement with Derek G?
Oh, massively.
Where?
I think the biggest thing that I think everyone saw this race was just explosivity, being able to move with the guys when they go on these shorter, sharper efforts. Then of course there's always things like we have to do an analysis of, you know, how do I come into a race a little bit sharper, ready to go instead of building into it, because, you know, even if you need good legs in week 3, you don't want to give up time in week 1. So I think there's a ton that we can sit down and look at after, and it's nice to know that there is still, I think, a lot of room to grow.
So you're pleased with fourth place. Are you pleased that you came here to race the GC as well? Would you have done that differently?
No, I wouldn't have done that differently at all. I think early on, when the GC was going poorly, when I got dropped in Albania and then I crashed, and I thought, are we going to switch to stages? You know, you don't want to come out of a race with nothing, so it's a hard choice, but it was never a real choice, because I think so much work had been put into the GC project that no matter where I ended up, we were going to see it through. So no, I have no regrets of not chasing stages.
And just finally, what have you said, or what will you say to Simon Yates? What did you make of his ride yesterday?
Oh, it was just, what is there to say that hasn't already been said? I mean, he was incredible. I thought I had a pretty good ride up that climb, and then I looked at how fast he went up there, and I mean, I could see it on the road, but no, I mean, chapeau. It was an absolute, I mean, it was a Grand Tour winning ride.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Sweet.
Derek.
Thanks.
Matt Pedersen, what did you do to your press officer?
It was his own idea, but I think it's lovely. It
was your idea.
He looks amazing. I love to work with this guy. He's always up for some fun, and yeah, beautiful.
Will you go for some more proper rain, or is it enough and no risks in the sprint today?
For me, it's absolutely no risk. You know, the worst way of finishing this Giro would be ending on the floor or something crazy. So we will definitely see how this final will end up. We also know a lot of sprinters was fighting this whole week just to make it today. So it's going to be a tense final for sure. But in the end, we see how it goes. If we're in the mix, we're in the mix, and if not, we are not crying after the race. You know, we have 6 victories, and Ciclamino had some days in pink. So in general, I think we can take it easy today if we want to.
I think with 2 or 3K to go, the emotions might get to you. You might want to find yourself up there in that jersey around the Coliseum and try to sprint. It would mean a lot for you to cap off this Giro.
Yeah, but you know, I don't have to. I think it would be more emotional for me to be with my teammates and passing the finish line together. I know this is not the Tour, and this is not like the pink jersey or anything like that, but with the race we had, I think we could give ourselves a big applause and be proud of what we did. And maybe sometimes to have these memories, these pictures, and this of passing the finish line together is more important than either winning or finish second or third or fourth in a sprint.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Tell us first, how are you? I think it was a lot of suffering for all you sprinters in the last week to come to that stage. Tell us, how are you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a long week. I think a long week for everyone. But yeah, we survived the best we can. Always staying together and getting through. So no issues on that part.
On the Giro, there was not many opportunities for the sprinter at the end. Eh?
No, actually. No, when we have the breakaway also with Asgreen staying away, that we see that as an opportunity gone. And then a few days ago also the shorter stage, I forget which number, but where Nico Den's won, then we also missed an opportunity. So yeah, it's been a really tough 3 weeks, but today I would assume a bunch sprint.
And how different is a bunch sprint here in Rome after 3 weeks than if it was week 1, for example?
I don't think it's too different. I mean, of course, the race has lost a number of sprinters, but for the most part, there's some teams here that will still want to do a lead out today and still compete for a sprint. So we have to see who they are. I would assume Jumbo and Trek again, so we have some help.
What's your plan there for the circuits? What are they, 9.5, 8 times?
Yeah, I mean, it's more or less same circuit as last year, but a different finish. So now finishing on the slight incline, I think makes it a lot less technical than last year with the finish on the small stones. So I expect, more of a strongman sprint actually today, and really a lot less technical coming off the water.
You come out of this a changed man, or does the race also change your program? What's next, and modify what you do? How have you changed in this race?
Well, I mean, I certainly found a good feeling. I think I come into the race not happy with my condition in starting already in Albania, but found the good legs and have the stage win. So now we go for number 2 today, and for the moment the plan remains the same. And after this, I'll have a recovery period and then join Altitude for the tour.
Yeah, because that win in Naples, I remember you were pretty emotional about it, and it meant a lot to you.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think it's 2 weeks ago, but we're still here and fighting.
Thanks, Kaden.
You spoke of the tour? You're going to the tour? That's the plan?
Well, I joined the training camp for the tour, yes.
But the tour is a possibility after?
Of course, yeah.
What will decide it?
My shape, I guess, how I come out of here. So, first recovery period. Well, first today.
Thank you,
Thanks, Kaden.